BMW IBSF Women's Skeleton World Championships in Winterberg in Germany on a very wet Thursday. With rain streaming down and the track soaking wet, everybody had struggled for pace, even the Germans who were expected to do well. The reigning world champion Suzanne Kreher was only 11th after the first heat. Her teammate Jacqueline Pfeiffer only 9th. Kreher was in the lead as we got to the Olympic champion Hannah Neiser, another local slider here. Only 7th fastest in the first heat, but she produced a little bit more pace in the second to try and find herself a move up the order. Not as quick as her first run, but better than many around her. Neiser still led as we got to the top 4. Belgium's Kim Marmans in 4th place after the first heat, just a 10th of a second off the lead on a track where she always goes well. And with lots of vocal support across the border, travelling down to Winterberg, it was always looking like she could have a decent second run. Holding her advantage over Neiser into the lower section, this is where the German sliders traditionally make their speed. Marmans learned from the Germans, so she knows how to be quick here as well, but she came up just 300 shy. With 3 to go, Neiser was still the leader. Tabby Sturcker of Great Britain in her first World Championships on a track where she's had very little experience before, lay in 3rd place, just 700ths out of the medals after the first of the 4 heats spread over 2 days. This will be a new adventure for her. She's previously not raced in the World Championships or Olympic Games, so consistency would be key. Would she be consistent? The surprise winner early in the season in La Plagne in France would be an overnight medalist as she had the lead with 2 to go. Hallie Clark last year made her World Championship debut for the USA in St. Moritz. This year, sliding for her home nation of Canada, she was in 2nd place after the first heat. Great starts and 2 very consistent runs would keep her right in the frame. She was a little behind Sturcker early on, but she managed to find pace down at the bottom of the track to close the gap. And despite the fact that everybody was on very slow ice, she squeaked in front by the narrowest of margins, to the delight of her coach. Second youngest athlete in the field, there is one 18-year-old as well. Hallie Clark was the leader. And then came Kim Boss, the winner the last 2 times out on this track, but she was struggling. She has a pad of foam that goes in between her chin strap of her helmet and her helmet itself to stop her cutting her chin, and she was struggling. The start clock had started. You had 30 seconds to clear the line, and she was still trying to get her helmet done up as we got into single digits. If you don't break the beam before it gets to 0, it's immediate disqualification. She just got her run underway, but after such a panic, despite starting quicker than she had in the first heat, she could not calm her jangled nerves and dropped 10 spots. Hallie Clark, the 19-year-old, the overnight surprise leader from Tabby Sturcker and Hannah Neiser, and the first heat leader Kim Boss out of the top 10. With 2 more runs to go, anything could yet happen.